up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Kings podcast. I am the co-host, Bill, but most people call me Peez, and I'm joined by my good friend, Carlito.
What's up? Thank you. Happy to be here, Peez. Love being here. Most of my friends and colleagues call me the Carlito. My name is Collin, and I just super excited to get about the stats with fantasy football. We're passionate about everything that we're doing here. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to be real with our takes, and also looking for, insight of, multiple things in which we're ready to expose and open up.
Yep, and so basically for this episode, we're going to give you our stats, basically our resume when it comes to fantasy football, because there's a lot of people out there playing fantasy football. There's a lot of people with podcasts, and you want to know who you're listening to knows what they're talking about. And so with that being said, my stats follows this. So I've been playing since 2004, and since then I've had 64 teams. My win-loss record is 549 wins to 415 losses, which is about a 58% winning percentage, which is elite. I've made the playoffs 46 times out of those 64 leagues, which is about 72% of the times I play in a league, I make the playoffs. Now, from that, I've got 12 titles, so that means I win the championship in 19% of leagues that I play in. I've gotten second place 6 times, which means 28% of the time I'm finishing in the top 2. And then to round it out, 9 times I've gotten third place. For a whopping 42% of the times I make the playoffs, I'm going to go ahead and finish in the top 3. So those are my stats. Let me pass it over to my boy Collin to get his.
Just for everybody listening, I think for the seasoned players, I think they know that's a pretty solid winning percentage, because everybody knows the more that you play, the harder it is to maintain your winning percentage. Obviously, bragging rights are a part of it. I haven't been playing as long, but I have been playing since 2010. I'm competitive by nature. I've been in 41 leagues with a total of 337 wins and 299 L's, hard L's. That's a 53% winning percentage. Which ultimately leads to about 33 playoff percentages from me, which is 80% of me making that the playoff field, that's the second season in which we're always aspiring to get to. Total, I have 7 ships out of the 41 leagues that I have played, which is a 17% winning percentage. I'm 5 second places, and that's screwed that up. But I'll just keep going. It's 29%. I'm usually in the top 2. I also have 7 third place finishes, which is basically 46% in the top 3. So, I'm proud of those stats. I work hard for them. It's more than luck. Skill is, definitely a part of it. And it's important to realize that, as you continue on, the game evolves, stats evolves, players evolve. So it's just very important to kind of just be, on your P's and Q's as far as stats.
Absolutely. And you made a good point there, Collin. My winning percentage is about 57.8. His is a little over 53%. And, that doesn't sound like much. If you're in school and you get a 58, that's an F, my guy. But this isn't school. This is fantasy football. And based off the research we've done a lot of research that we're going to be sharing through these episodes going forward. The average fantasy player has a win percentage of 48%. So the number one goal that you want to get to in playing fantasy is to get above 500.
Yeah, and can't stress that more. No one wants to be below average. So that's why you come to us, and that's why you're tuning in, just so that we can give you our real content.
Yep, and so that's the type of content you're going to get from the Fantasy Kings. We're going to give you, like I said, some outside-the-box thinking, some statistics to go along that, player rankings, obviously, tiers, all that. You're going to get that from us, but you're also going to get a different perspective to understand what you can do to be a great fantasy player. And so with that, I think we're going to go ahead and close out this intro episode. Make sure to like and subscribe for us. That really helps us out. And also, if there's something you want us to cover, if you want us to cover a topic, go ahead and leave that in the comments, and we will get to it on a video here in the future. So thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, happy to be here. A lot to be excited for. Talk to you soon.
When you play fantasy, do it for the crown. That's why we're the Kings.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Fantasy Football Kings. You can always reach out to us on Twitter at FFB_Kings or like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're available wherever you get podcasts, so don't forget to download, subscribe, review, and rate 5 stars.